My name is Mr. Austin. I just want to welcome you to the Innovation Studio. In this club, I'm going to be telling you a lot about the club and what we learn in the club and the importance of the club. You could call this club a lot of names, like we call it Creative Hands Club, call it Skill Acquisition Club. You could also call it Trending Hands Club. Hello, hope you're all following me. I'm going to explain what Trending Hands Club actually means. Now, you could actually look at the studio. You could see the different items we have on the table, right? I'm going to be explaining each and every one of these items and their importance and why you need to learn this skill. This is also another name for entrepreneurship. We teach you to be creative. We bring your imagination to reality, where you get to use your hand to make things yourself. I could say a lot of you putting on footwears, which means we can't do without footwears. I say a lot of you carrying bags to school, which means you can't do without carrying your bags. We teach you things like making your own bags yourself, how to make your own purses, your own footwears. When I say footwears, I mean how to make your sandals, your slippers, how to make your cover shoes. How many of us would love to learn how to make this? Good. This will help you in the future to become self-employed and financially independent, where you can get to use your hand to make anything you want. I'm going to start with the bag. If you look at this particular table, you'll see different kinds of bags and different designs, right? We have purses here, we have bags. Now, these are all handmade bags. In Winfield Montessori School, we're going to teach you on how to make bags like this, where you get to make your own bags yourself. We're going to teach you on how to use fabric like Ankara fabric, leather fabric, all sorts of fabric to make bags like this. This is a purse. Imagine you can make this yourself. Do you have to buy this anymore? It means you can simply make them for yourself or start making them to sell in the future. That is why this particular club is very important. Let's come to this table. I guess a lot of you have seen something like this before, right? I heard a lot of people calling it hair packer. This is called scrunchies. These are some of the things we're going to be teaching you here, how to make scrunchies. You know, I actually noticed something. Back in the days, it was only meant for women packing their hair. You know that now people wear it like this. This is fashion now, right? How many of you like to learn how to make things like this? Good. We also teach items like this in Winfield Montessori School. We are going to teach you on how to make your hair, pack your hair as well. Now, look at the sample of my scrunchies packing the hair, right? These are some of the items we're going to be teaching you as well. In this club, we are going to be learning how to sew. How many of you can sew before? As time goes on, everybody's going to learn how to sew with our sewing machine. We're going to teach you on how to use the sewing machine. This is our fabric. We're going to also teach you on how to cut fabric properly, professionally. That's another one. Then let me take you to another table. That's our weaving table. In this club, we're going to teach you on how to weave different items like your bags, your sweater, your shirts, your cap. Show you on how to weave. Okay? One of the things. And a lot of things anyway. Now let me take you to the barber shop. Wow. Right? I just want to be thinking like, in the modern world, both male and female, they barb their hair, right? In this club as well, we're going to show you on how to hold the clipper properly. Everybody can say, I could barb, but not everybody can actually hold a clipper. So in this club, we're going to show you on how to hold the clipper properly and how to barb. As time goes on, holding a clipper, you have to learn it. Holding a clipper is a skill. Barbing is another skill. So we're going to show you these things as a procedure. We're going to be learning a lot of things in this club. This represents a human face, right? We all have hair on our head. Somehow, we're able to comb our own hair by ourselves. This is a long hair. When you want to comb your hair, this is wrong, right? So where do you start combing your hair from? From the top, right? Like this. So am I correct? So this is a sample of me combing my hair. I'm going to call each and every one of us individually to brush the hair, okay? Are you watching?